There we are.
Hey everybody, welcome to Mañana No Mas and a moment with Kurt Von Ahnen. Today's Friday. It is July 21st. It's been a little while since I've gone live on LinkedIn and Facebook and Twitter and put this whole thing together here in StreamYard. But just wanted to reach out, touch base, and bring together another great week. Couple of things. As I've said before, we're looking to move to Kansas, and so we have been getting active with, what does a mortgage look like? What does possible rent look like? What properties are out there? How much do things cost? How are we going to orchestrate the move? What the logistics look like? How are we going to leverage our friends for this move and things like that? And it's been really, really exciting. In full transparency, I've also put out a GoFundMe account to try and get folks to possibly help with that move. And here's where the thinking is for that. Living in Southern California and affording all that California has to offer is not cheap. And so our goal is, by moving to Kansas, we'll be able to actually have margins, right? So imagine that, a profit margin in our agency with Mañana No Mas. And with that, we're looking to, expand our services, possibly bring on some staff members, and to really try and share with people in that region what it looks like to find success working remotely, working online, and working with technology. And so I'm not saying that people in Kansas don't know how to do that, but what I'm saying is I have a certain perspective and skill set that I'll be moving to that area, and I'll be looking to add value to some folks in that area to help them grow and expand as well. And it looks here like we've already got a comment from LinkedIn. So Tara says, hi, everyone. And Tara, it's great to see you. Tara knows the deal, man. She knows the routine. So if you are seeing this live and you want to comment or engage, I would love to hear from you, hear where you're from, things like that. And also, if you're watching the replay, pop in with a comment or like or share or follow, any of that stuff. Any kind of engagement's cool. And I'll catch up with the notifications and reach back out to you. Yeah, that pup does want out, Dave. It's feeding time here at the house, and one of them would really like to eat someone else's food, I think. Bella is quite noisy. But beyond that, everything else is going great. So part of the messaging that I wanted to put out today was interesting now, outside of the move to Kansas and all that stuff. I started a new web project just yesterday, and now this is a personal project. So this is a passion project for Kurt Von Ahnen, right? Made by Mañana No Mas. And I think about the podcasts I do with WP Tonic. I think about the live sessions I do with Lifter LMS. I think about all of the coaching and the consulting that I do on the business side, working with Mañana No Mas. And I gotta tell you, I kind of blew myself away with not being smart. Right. And so think about all the changes that are happening in web development right now, especially in the WordPress area. You've got Gutenberg as a block editor. You've got page builders like MaxiBlock coming on the scene. You've got people that are still holding on to Beaver Builder and Divi and Elementor. So you've got all these things, right? And with those things, when you build a website, you need to have a theme. So a theme in WordPress is kind of the look, the appearance, and basic functions, super basic functions that your site can have. And I launched this project yesterday, and I was like, well, it's a sister project to the Power Sport Academy. And I use SkyPilot, and that's why I use SkyPilot with this. Boom, SkyPilot, right? So that's the theme. And then I was like, should I put MaxiBlocks in there? And so then I loaded up MaxiBlocks, and I was like, nah, that's not really what I want to do. And then I was like, I'll just build it in Gutenberg. So I started to mess around with like building templates in Gutenberg. And then it hit me. Why am I confused? Like, why am I double thinking this? I have Elementor Pro. I'm an agency. I'm subscribed to it. I can, have unlimited access to it. So why not just use Elementor Pro? And so I put in the Elementor Pro, and I started working on the site yesterday. And today I've got 90% of a website that's done, ready to go. And this is a pretty deep site. It's going to have online training, payment gateways, membership capability, It's intertwined and automated with another site, and it's got a CRM tool that backs into it. So there's a lot. There's a lot of moving pieces. There's a lot going on. But it hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, back to basics, man. Back to basics. I spend so much of my time troubleshooting with other people and problem solving their projects and their sites that when I went to load one up for myself, I actually found myself with decision overload. I found myself saying it was like shopping at Best Buy. I use that as an example all the time, right? You go into Best Buy, you just want to buy a new laptop, and then you start looking and you're like, well, this one's got this much RAM, and this one's got this big of a screen, and this one's got a BRG keyboard, and this one's got this, and this one's got that. And then 2 hours later, you're so frustrated and so confused, you just leave, and that's what I felt like building the site out yesterday for a little bit. Let's see if you want to say hi to anybody. Hey, Rocky, you want to say hi? Come here, buddy. I'm going to lift this up and show you guys. This is Rocky. Hey, Rocky. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's not loud at all. He's the quiet one. So it was just really interesting to me. And it was like a flood back to like just recognizing this is what customers, oh, David's going to run. Dude, have a good one, man. Enjoy the weekend. This was just a last minute, late time thing. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Be blessed. And I'll probably see you guys on Monday. All right. Now, that all said, we're getting the house ready. We're packing things up. I'm working on the camper van, which is going to be a moving truck now. And we're getting things ready to go. I've got a DR650 Suzuki. Freshening that up, doing a carb service on it, and putting that up for sale. No sense in dragging that thing 1,500 miles when I haven't even ridden it here, let alone finding the time to ride it once I get there. So I'll probably liquidate that before the move. I've got a couple of bicycles I'm liquidating before the move because moving bicycles is a pain in the butt. They don't pack well. And we've got a ton of furniture that we're giving away and getting rid of. So we are really stripping this thing down, bare minimums, and moving out there. There's a couple of places that we've looked at now. My friend Croft, the guy that does the Dealer Fix It podcast, used to do the Dealer Fix It podcast. He's now with KTM. He lives out in Andover, just outside Wichita. We've got a couple of sister-in-laws for me that live Hutchinson, Mount Hope. We've got a niece in Wellington, I believe. And we're excited. There's people out there. My former boss at Ducati lives in Missouri, which is still, really, really close to where we're going to be. So, folks, totally stoked about it. Just wanted to check in. Want to wish everybody a really solid finish to a really good week. Mañana No Mas is still open. We are actively soliciting new clients in the WordPress space. Anyone that needs a website for membership, for learning, for e-commerce, I encourage you to reach out to us. Let us bid on that. And other than that, have yourself a great weekend. And I will talk to you guys another time. David, thanks for checking in. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. You're probably already off the call. And Tara, same to you. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thanks for watching.